Hi YouTube. Thanks for joining me in another video. This is another part of the sublimation mask video where I showed you in the first video how I cut these mask shapes from bolted fabric. If you haven't seen that video, go back and watch that video. So now I am going to sublimate onto that fabric from some printed images that I printed from Silhouette Studio. So I gave a lot of detail in the first video, so you may have to go back and watch the first video. So I'm going to sublimate on those masks. So this first fabric that I'm using, the first paper that I'm using is koala. I'm going to put one of them up, but I decided that for the second image, I'm going to put that one face down and see if it makes a difference. And then I'm going to cover it with some butcher paper. And I'll tell you what I have my heat press set at in a second. So I'm going to see if it makes a difference. Let's see. Let's scoot them over just a little bit more. Okay. Just want to see if it makes a difference. I have my heat press set at 375 and for 40 seconds, but as you know, Big Blue likes to fluctuate. I'll set it at 375, but it'll go down and it'll go up. So we'll see what it's going to do. I did lint roll my fabric before I put it down on my paper. And I also used some heat tape. You can't use regular tape. You have to use heat tape to sublimate on. So I want to see what they're going to do. I had some other images that I've sublimated earlier, so I've just been playing around with different times and temperatures and different things like that to see how they're going to come out. So this one I have on medium pressure. Earlier I had it on more pressure. Uh-oh, it looks like it shifted too. So let's see what it did. So for the one that I have that the fabric was up, let's see how that one did. That came out pretty good. You know, this tape sometimes it snags a little bit. So that one came out pretty good, and this is koala paper. And let's see how this one came out. This one came out pretty good too. I think it shifted a little bit. I think these letters that I picked have a shadow that I didn't notice that they had. But that one came out good as well. So we'll put these two to the side. Yes, those letters definitely have a shadow on them. So I'll put these two to the side. And this was koala paper. So the paper did sublimate on one of the sides. So I'm not going to use this paper again. I'm going to get rid of that paper. And I'm going to put a new piece of paper on my heat press. So now I have a couple of more, and this paper has nothing on the back. So I'm going to just lay it flat down, and this is Honestly Speaking sublimation paper. So I'm going to lay both of those flat, and you don't have to use a piece of butcher paper because these ones are not supposed to bleed. So I have them face down, so I'm not going to use butcher paper. Let's see, I want to get them kind of evenly on the mat. And see how they sublimate without any butcher paper. So I think I have the time and temperature just a little bit higher than her recommendation. Right now it's at 370 for 40 seconds, but we'll see how it comes out. Because I started out sublimating at 400 degrees for 60 seconds. So some of these images I use plain paper setting for. So I want to see how the different temperatures work with it, because when I'm working with different papers, I don't want to have to keep switching my time and temperature. So I'm trying to find a in the middle temperature that all of my papers will like. Make sure you subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Here we go. Let's see how this came out. Okay, let's see. Oh, that came out pretty good. And I don't worry about the white at the top because that's going to be in my seam allowance. But that came out really nice. That came out really nice. Let's see what the other one did. And look at the ink release on that paper. That was all blue clouds and it's all pure white. That's pretty good. Let's see this one. This one came out good as well. So, yeah, let's see. Here's the, that piece of paper. It's all white. All the color is gone. So I think with her paper, it's way better to put it face down and not put anything over it, because when I was putting things over it before, I was getting a different result. So I really like that. So I think that's going to be a winner chicken dinner for that one. And then I just have one more that I'm going to sublimate, because I just have one more that I have ready. So what I did was I got this shape from another YouTuber. I'll see if I can try and find him and say what he is in my next video when I'm sewing it. But I just put it on there. Let me see. I'll get one of these that I did before. This is one that I did with Honestly Speaking paper before. And I just put the mask down. I just put my shape down here. You can see this was the image that I printed out. And then where the white part is, that's where that's my piece of fabric that I cut out. So I just kind of made notes on the back of it. That's why I still have this piece of paper. So I wanted to keep it. So I'm going to put this one down again, face down. I'm not going to put any paper on the top. Just going to sublimate it as like that. And right now my press fluctuated to 379, and it's going down. When I put the press down, it kind of fluctuates. The temperature kind of goes down. Also, I did lighten the pressure. Before I was using a little bit higher of a pressure, and I was using butcher paper on the back. But I think this is really the best without any butcher paper on the back and a little bit lighter of a pressure, not a really good deep press, just a medium, like her paper says. Just a medium press would be really good. So I'm liking this paper, but I have a variety. If you watch a couple of videos back, I did show you all the different papers that I use. So here is this one, and these things are extremely hot. So here we go again. Yeah, that's really nice. So here we are with our project. So in the next video, I will show you how I sew them together and put the elastic on them and finish them off. That will be the next video. So thanks for watching this video. God bless you. You have an awesome and an amazing day. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, share my video, and I hope to see you make some sublimation mask. And you can get these mask templates off of Google, and then if you have Silhouette, you can just put shapes and colors into Silhouette, and then put words or whatever you want to. Even in the basic edition of Silhouette, you can do a lot with the basic. I have the designer edition on my MacBook Pro, but I have the business edition on my husband's Windows computer. So I have both. But I have to say, I'm not a fan of the business edition. I don't like it that much. But I do really like the designer edition. But on the MacBook Pro, it's a struggle because I'm PC girl mostly. And then I've gotten, my son bought me a MacBook for my birthday last year in July. And so I'm still learning to use it. So shout out to my oldest, my 40-year-old, almost 41. Oh my goodness. I'm getting old, you're getting old. But shout out to my son for my MacBook Pro, and I'm still learning how to use it and acclimate to it. But these came out really nice. Now I have 70 to do. I have 35 to do like this, and 35 to do like this. So, and I need to get this project done by Saturday. She needs it by Wednesday, but I want it done by Saturday. So thanks again for watching my videos. God bless you. You have an awesome and an amazing day.